Good evening, I'm Matt McCoy. Thanks for being with us. The U.S. Coast Guard is still searching for a Tuscaloosa man in the Gulf of Mexico. Orange Beach officials say 54-year-old Billy Legrone went underwater around 9:30 yesterday morning, and he never came back up. Legrone was spearfishing with friends about 40 miles off the coast of Orange Beach. According to the U.S. Coast Guard, they are in the process of forming a search program according to the sea's drift. The Alabama Marine Resources is assisting in the search. This was not Legrone's first time spearfishing. These are pictures of Legrone from the 27th annual Alabama Open Spearfishing Rodeo in 2002. A new Armed Forces Reserve Center was unveiled today. The $13 million facility will house and train both Army Reserve and National Guard personnel in West Alabama. Victoria Sheehan has more from the grand opening.
The citizens of Tuscaloosa have served in every American conflict since the War of 1812. The idea of the citizen soldier is not new to this city.
That tradition of Tuscaloosa military service was honored as military officials cut the ribbon on a new 68,000 square foot Armed Forces Reserve Center.
This center will be a platform for training soldiers in military readiness. We take that responsibility seriously. We take our training seriously.
The 75th Combat Support Hospital was left without headquarters after the April 27th tornado took their old facility on 10th Avenue. But now they have a new home alongside the Army National Guard.
The devastation of our old reserve center a couple of months ago was heartbreaking to us. We didn't know where we were going to lay our head for a while. This is a godsend. We're very excited.
The facility will prepare soldiers to serve a proud and distinct need for a nation already at war.
I have people in three categories. Number one, those that serve in the armed forces, especially in a time of war. Number two, those that support them. And number three, all others.
And I want to assure you that the soldiers that train in this facility, if they get the call, whether the mission be foreign or domestic, these soldiers will be ready. We're proud to stand ready. As members of the National Guard and Army Reserve, we're proud to be part of the Army of One. We're proud to be on this front.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa County, Victoria Sheehan, WVUA News.
The facility will specialize in teaching soldiers to handle battlefield injuries and any other health needs in a combat zone. A key government witness in Alabama's gambling corruption trial has now signed a plea deal. Country Crossing developer Ronnie Gilly will get 20 to 27 years with the new plea deal. Gilly's comments were revealed in a recorded phone calls he made in April while in the Montgomery City jail. The tapes of those calls were subpoenaed by defense lawyers. Gilly said he's talked about a sentence of less than 5 years and possibly even house arrest. But he said he has no agreement with prosecutors about what they will recommend. And tonight's Education Watch, according to Leo Branch Sr., chairman of the Greene County Board of Education, the superintendent of Greene County has been let go. Branch says the board voted unanimously to let Mrs. Isaac Atkins during their last called board meeting. Atkins has been the superintendent since 2007 and had just had her contract renewed. Branch says Dr. Emma Louis has been named as an interim superintendent. Atkins hasn't formally been let go, but according to witnesses, was seen cleaning out her office today. Another celebrity visited Tuscaloosa last night at the amphitheater and gave back to the community while he was doing it. Ventriloquist comedian Jeff Dunham presented a check for $50,000 to the Tuscaloosa Tornado Relief Benefit at last night's show. According to Dunham's publicist, the donation was taken from proceeds from the show. This isn't the first time he has given back. Dunham donates proceeds from his shows to charities that are important for each town he visits. Dunham's stop in Tuscaloosa was part of his international identity crisis tour. New York Times Magazine declared Dunham the most successful comedian working in America. In the aftermath of the April 27th storms, people across Alabama have amazing stories of loss, survival, and resilience. Now, we've heard many of those stories, but there are lots more out there to share, and we want to hear from you. If you have a storm-related story you would like to share, go to our website, WVUATV.com, and click on the graphic on the right side of our homepage that says Alabama Tornadoes. We'd also like to see the photos and videos you shot after the storm. Tuscaloosa Chevrolet had a full day of shredding. From 8 till noon, free document shredding was available to the community. By 11 o'clock, about 115 people had come out to take advantage of Shred Fest. Shredfest is put on by Tuscaloosa Chevrolet, Watchdog Shredding Services, and WVUA, and is free to the community. Those that came out said they were enthusiastic and very grateful to have such an important community service.
We want to give back to the community because we've had one of our better years this year. It's been great this year. And through all the tragics that's come up on the city right here, we just want the people to feel comfortable in coming out here, getting rid of their documents.
Just the idea of, the threat of identity theft and just getting rid of all of our documents safely and securely, and knowing that, just by throwing them in the trash, there's always that potential threat of having your information taken or stolen. So this is a secure and safe way to do it.
Shredfest is put on once every 90 days.